Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. Amaechi, former governor of Rivers State and a former minister under Buhari's administration, some few days ago took our time to talk about the deplorable state of Nigeria's economy, considering the fact that the economy seems to be getting from worst to worst. And he's shocked that Nigerians are just sitting by to watch without any form of protest or push for the government to do something speedily about it. It didn't go well with APC, and APC lambasted him left, right, center. Some believe that the reason why he's so grieved about the performance of Bola Tinubu is traceable to the fact that he lost to Tinubu in the APC primary. But some Nigerians believe that what he said was actually true. Guess what? An APC chieftain has decided to come up to lambast the presidency over its response to the person of Amaechi, and also the likes of Sowore, who demanded that Amaechi should be the first to storm the street before Nigerians will join him, pointing to the fact that he had also been part of an administration that did not perform well. Let's get to listen to this APC chieftain to hear exactly his position in respect to the response that the presidency gave to Amaechi. And according to the news, the APC chieftain Eze Chukwuemeka Eze has condemned the unsavory reaction to the former transportation minister Amaechi's submission on the hardship plaguing the country. It has been reported that Amaechi had expressed his disappointment over the response of Nigerians to the economic hardship in the country. The politician said he expected youths to storm different streets and protest against the high cost of living. However, the All Progressive Congress APC and some politicians such as Omoyele Sowore, Bello Matawale condemned Amaechi's statement, insisting that he was inciting the public. Sharing his thought on the development, Eze wondered where the former transportation minister aid to warrant the reaction he got from the politicians. According to him, he says, certainly to every right-thinking Nigerian, Amaechi has not committed any blunder in his statement. What is particularly difficult for Sowore, Moka, Matawale, Sani, and Onanuga to comprehend in Amaechi's sincere expression. Are Nigerians not suffering the effect of the clueless policies of Tinubu's administration? What signs are there that the administration is interested in listening to the cries and tackling the frustration of Nigerians? Was it not few days ago that the President Bola Tinubu led APC government increased fuel pump price to over 1,000 naira while doing nothing to combat the attendant poverty, insecurity, and death in the country? It is unpatriotic and grossly wicked that in the face of the hydra-headed challenges overwhelming Nigerians, APC, Sowore, and Tinubu's government expect the likes of Amaechi to be stuck like pieces of furniture and watch the country slide into the abyss. As a matter of fact, Nigeria will collapse and remain irredeemable. So, should patriotic Nigerians like Amaechi keep mum over the spark of economic crisis that has encircled the Nigerian state as a result of the reckless indulgences of the clueless Tinubu regime? The barrage of baseless media invective haul at Amaechi by the Tinubu's regime alongside APC over his honest concern on the state of the nation is condemnable and exposes the plot by the government to perpetuate poverty and deploy same as a veritable tool for 2027, and this stark reality calls for serious concern. One would have loved to hear the presidency tell Nigerians the policy thrust of the administration in driving the country out of the current hardship, rather than the frivolous reaction that were put up as a defense to the woeful result the regime has continued to scorn out since its inception. One need not remind the Tinubu administration that it was under Amaechi as governor that Port Harcourt beat contesting cities of the Western world to clinch the World Book Capital title. Those were the words of Eze, and I must say he's speaking the minds of Nigeria. Now, shockingly, you will, if you check our feed, you're going to see it what the presidency has said about the current economic situation in the country. Baba said that there is light at the end of the tunnel. But the big question is, how far is this tunnel? Because most Nigerians, like me and you, we have looked through the tunnel. I can't even see a gleam of light. But that's why we are wondering, how far is the tunnel? Is it from Sokoto to Taraba, or from Taraba to Lagos, or from Lagos to Abuja? Because we can't even see any iota of light beam from any point. Just like this, Eze has rightly pointed out, economic trust that will rescue Nigeria from these terrible economic hardship has not been spoken of. The president just some few hours ago said something about the hardship, and he says Nigeria should please bear with them, that they don't have any option, which means wherever we find ourselves, we just have to bear. But unfortunately, nothing really has been put on ground pointing to the direction that things will change. Now, if, for example, currently our refineries are undergoing repairs, one will say, okay, let's just give him some time. The next 6 months is going to get fixed. The refineries are not under repairs. Okay, there is a particular, maybe the government has plunged into, rescuing Nigeria from food shortage by getting fully involved in Ministry of Agriculture, recruiting people. A plot of land has been taken over, or hectares of land, not plot, hectares of land have been taken over by the government, and the purpose of it is to make sure that food is everywhere for Nigeria. None of such has been done. Every day we see companies leaving the country in droves. Every day we hear the government saying things that are totally anti-people, like saying that VAT, the value-added tax, which is being suffered by the poor masses, that there's going to be an increase in it from the 7.5 it has been to 10%. And the big question is, when you take it to 10%, it therefore means for every little amount of money Nigerians are drawing to make ends meet. For example, somebody wakes up now and is drawing 20,000 naira, is going to pay as much as 2,000 naira. And this thing does not even disturb the business people, because as much as they know, they will shift the burden of that to the Nigerian people. Now, how long would we continue like this? If, for example, I intend to buy something from far away, or maybe buy a product of maybe 2 million, I am sure I'm going to pay as much as 200,000. Does it make any sense? You're not improving the situation of the country. Every day things are increasing. Currently the price of gas goes for as much as 1,500, considering the fact that CNG buses are now on the street. Fuel prices are increasing daily. No hope at sight. So the issue here has nothing to do with Rotimi Amaechi. What he's only telling Nigeria is that it's going to get worse if you guys don't do anything about this. You're going to find yourself in more worse situation than this. I checked on the social media how Nigerian women were rushing over the head of fishes. They cut pieces, their heads as small as they were. Nigerians were buying it and they were sharing it among themselves. They are not even thinking about, the meaty part of the fish. They are looking at just the head so that they can give some level of, succor to them when they are eating. At least let it feel as though they have eaten fish or meat. The prices of chicken right now in the southern part of Nigeria go as much as, for very small chicken, goes as much as 12,000 naira. Egg, right now, as we are saying, has moved for a crate. It is now 10,000 naira, which means by the time it is being retailed, it will go for 400 naira. Where did we pick it from? As at 2023, egg was going for 100 naira. Some places they were selling it for 120. It has moved from that amount to 250. Very soon, we are going to hear 600 naira for one egg. What is the future of Nigeria? And then you feel that what Rotimi Amaechi said was wrong. It's something that the government really needs to sit back and think of possible means of rescuing the country. And right now, looking at how clueless the whole administration is, I think that even the likes of Peter Obi, if he cares so much for Nigeria, should come to the rescue of Nigerians. It's getting really tough, I must say. Nigerians are feeling it in their veins. I don't even know how some people, for example, those who are earning 70,000 naira, how are they surviving? Because unfortunately, they're going to the same market Nigerians are going to. I would suggest to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to forget about paying the 70,000 naira. Return Nigerians back, or civil servants back, to 30,000 naira, and return back the so-called price of fuel to where it was 245 naira, and Nigerians will be cool with you. That will be one of the greatest things your administration have done.